And in the evening sometimes Mom would come to the steps and open the screen door and she'd holler out. She couldn't see me in that broomstage field. It was too high. But she knew I was there. And she'd say, "George, come on in. It's supper time." And boy, you talk about making the beeline for the house. Because I knew we was going to have pinto beans, cornbread, and hallelujah. I'm getting blessed now. We're just part-time singers. We're full-time eaters. So here's a song that I used to sing many years ago, and let me dedicate it to all of you tonight. And especially to my family. When I was but a boy in days of childhood, I used to play till evening shadows come. Then winding down an old familiar pathway, I heard my mother call and set up son. And she'd say, "Come home, it's supper time. The shadows lengthen fast. Come home, it's supper time. We're going home at last." Some of the fondest memories of my childhood were woven around supper time. When Mom would come to the back steps of the old home place and she'd say, "Come on in, George, it's supper time." Oh my, but how I'd love to hear that once more. But you know, for me, time has woven the realization of a truth that's even more thrilling. And that's when the Lord comes to the portals of glory and says to come on in, for it's supper time. And we'll be gathered around the table with the Lord himself at the greatest supper time of them all. In visions now, I see her standing yonder, and her familiar voice I hear once more. Listen. The banquet table's ready up in heaven. It's supper time upon the golden shore. Come home, it's supper time. The shadows lengthen fast. Come home, it's supper time. We're going home at last. We're going home at Praise God. It's supper time.